Hey,
Hey, hey.
gotta get that George up into that parliament up there. Just for you, Nate the Agitator.
Man, I was tired, worked up a sweat just listening to it, let alone trying to dance to all 28 minutes of that song.
See, you know what? Back then you had the opportunity to go find somebody to dance with, walk over to the person to dance with, communicate a little bit, get on the floor, and you still was sweating when you left home.
Still a sweat.
So I like it. I like it. I like it. Good morning, lovely people. How are we today?
We are beautiful. Merry Christmas.
Bah humbug.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to you and you. This is a good day to be here.
Yes.
Listen, got a great show planned for you today. Today's show is brought to you by It's a Wrap Clothing and Timeless Photos. So, hey, okay,
Never know how good you look till you had your picture took.
I like that.
listen, it's the truth. Can we ask this question before we get into the show? From the photographer, do you see what we see?
No, totally different. A photographer has an eye. That's why you got different type of pictures and different people. Like Nick's last photo shoot was amazing. I didn't see that. All I seen was troll. But I mean, they brought out something amazing.
You know,
Okay. Now, I'm asking that because when you are on the other side of the camera and
Mm-hmm.
you see our roles,
Mm-hmm.
why don't you like say, hey, tuck that, suck it in, something?
Because they're your roles. I mean, they belong to you. Most of the time, I got my camera on Beyonce Holly Berry, but sometimes it's set to Precious. So I mean, it depends on how the camera.
why I got to be precious though?
It's a
Precious
setting.
became very, very popular in the BB, was it BBW? Is that what it's called? The BBW world? Okay. Here's the thing though. You are looking and you see, hey, I see what's happening here. And you might want to zip your zipper. You might want to turn sideways. Like if you're a professional, y'all don't do that. Y'all just take the pictures. What's
No,
happening?
no. Most of the time, I'm doing that. I'm trying to put them in a stance that's, flattering to them. I mean, quick tip: everyone has a good side. Your small eye is your good side. Everyone has a bigger eye. You keep it away from the camera to even it out. I try to make you go on your good side. If you're wider, if you're a big girl like or a bigger guy with a stomach, I want you both shoulders to me because it'll flatten you out. I don't want you turned sideways because then you'll see the baby. So I mean, I try, but oh no, yeah, I got your shoulder split. Or you know how yins are. You people.
Okay, wait. I'm looking, and my bigger eye is
Other,
this
yeah.
one.
No. I would think it
Is
would
this
be the
one?
other one. That's your bigger eye. I would turn you away from it. Turn towards me. Turn your head.
This way?
No, wrong way. That's your good side. Everyone
Let me.
has it. Either it's slight, but what's considered your good side is your smaller eye. You don't want the big eye at the camera. Hi. You want to even them out.
Okay, so my big eye is over here.
Oh, well, yours
Here?
is so close. Yours are so close. There is no bad side, Mel.
He's so kind. Let me see, Nate. Let me see yours, Nate. Open. Look, this is a good class. I told you, edutainment.
I'm Uncle Ruckus out this bad fella. That's the
Okay,
big,
so
just the big eye. So
okay,
this,
let me see, Nick. I don't see. I can't see which one is the big eye or the little eye. Is it your right eye? Is the wait a minute?
I
No,
think,
just regular. Your right eye is the bigger eye. So your left side.
yeah, this is my better side.
mm, it's a smaller eye.
Okay.
So yeah. Well,
Okay. Now there are lines for those who, you're taking your selfies and you're like, okay, wait a second. When you said both shoulders to you, that's good. I know for me, I have to point one foot to the camera
Always. You always point your front foot. Yep, you always point your front foot at the camera. Who's ever holding the camera, you point your front foot at them. At a nice slender slide, and it shows, the lumps and bumps, the beautiful lumps and bumps that you women have. It accents them. So it's
the double chin. Do you know a double chin trick besides growing a beard?
Shoot them from over them. You shoot down at them.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's always the best angle. Like if I stood up and I'm up here, even with your cameras, always you want it at a higher angle.
Go ahead, Nick.
The first photo shoot that I took that was outside with the hat and everything, the young lady that did my photo shoot, she told me to, like, whenever I pose, and it was uncomfortable, but whenever I would pose, to get rid of that, you have to extend your neck. Extend your neck. And then she had me pointing my foot a certain way to one foot, and like she would turn me. And when I say it was uncomfortable and I was catching cramps, yes, but that's what gave the best pictures, and it got rid of the gooseneck. I was like, oh, okay. So now when I take pictures, I try to remember that, because sometimes you'll see my double chin, sometimes you won't, because I try to remember, even with my selfies, to stick my neck forward.
Right. I try to tell people to kiss me, and because if I say lean forward, they do this. But if I say kiss me, they'll stretch out. So at my weddings and everything, when I'm taking pictures, I tell, hey, kiss me. And I want the women to do this, as opposed to lean forward. They drop their head and try to lean forward. So it's the kiss. Lean out and kiss me. See these soup coolers? Place your lips there.
And I'll snap. Okay. Nobody wants to Peter Griffin, and nobody wants to lean in the Tyra Banks. So what you gonna do? We gonna get this show started.
Everything that happens is motivation. Everything that happens is motivation.
Okay. That beat make me feel like it's a upbeat. Like, what's those things? Remember they used to blow the horn and the snake come out?
Oh yeah.
It's a faster beat. What is it called?
The snake charmer. He's a charmer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that. That's what it seems like. Listen, this show. Let me just go on and get it done. Today's topic is 9s and 10s for the win. I got this message, and it was like, boom, this is it. It's right up Nyk the Agitator's alley. 9s and 10s for the win. Now, what I'm going to do, we're going to go with the hot topics. We're going to reverse it today. We'll do the hot topics later because we kind of get stuck on them. 9s and 10s for the win. Nate is that guy that suggested this lovely one. Talk about it. Listen, people aren't marrying 9s and 10s anymore.
No.
Were they ever?
No.
Both got like, no. Really? Go ahead.
There comes a certain pressure with dealing with a 9 or 10. They have access. They have a whole lot of stuff that handicaps them in the long run. They don't have to be charming. They don't have to be funny. They don't have to do a lot of stuff because they got by on their looks, and they can always do that. So, I mean, why would I have to listen to you, or why would I have to? It's a more of a headache. The pretty girls, as you see on all the housewives and things situation, they're single, or they have some hyper extended rich dude who's really not paying them no attention. So that's the curse of beauty, I think.
Go ahead, Nick.
I don't know about y'all, but I consider myself a 10. But anyway.
I heard that. I know that's what
mean, if you don't hype yourself up, then you know what I mean? Like you have to hype yourself up in order. So I'm a 10. I don't know about y'all, but yeah, it does. I guess it does come with pressure because then the person that's with you're always in there. You're always gonna be in their shadow. Who wants? You're not supposed to be in anybody's shadow. You have to be equal. But yeah, if you're with a nine or a 10, you're always in the shadow because everybody's always watching that person. The attention is always going to be on that person.
That's an interesting take on that. Now I got to go into the whole topic. It's sounding like the trophy wife is out the door because there was a thing called the trophy wife. And Nick, you bringing up that came in from, I don't know, I know that you came in without the yield. Okay, you just got on the freeway. That sounds like it's a competition and it shouldn't be, but there are people that do feel like this person is outshining me, so I don't want to be with them. Now, my question, Nate, is me and Nick, because we tens, we have to diminish our light to make men comfortable? Is that what I'm hearing?
No. You have to be a well-rounded person. In tens, it's just harder for them to be, and it's not their fault. The world is given to them. If everything comes to you easy, you'll never work for anything. So you got 12 millionaires in your inbox. Is it exciting anymore? Or to have one that you're going to put all your time and space in and you'll focus on? A 10 doesn't have to do that in I don't know what realm they would have to do that in, because everything is accessible to them. They get gifts, dinners, everything comes to them so easy that it's just different for them. So it's not you have to diminish your light. A 10 has to swim in a different pond. You have to be in a pond where there's a whole bunch of, let's say, capable suitors for you. So if you can't come down to Larry's and expect to find a dude that's suitable for you if you're this beautiful and well kept and virtuous.
Virtuous. I think that trumps everything.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get a grasp on it. I'm trying to understand it. I'm trying.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't understand it because if you're first of all, build up the self-esteem. If somebody got low self-esteem, that's a problem. Build up your self-esteem. It is you. It is you. You know what I'm saying? That's all we hear. And then when you become an adult waiting for your husband or wife, now you have to look reckless, go to Walmart in pajamas. You know what I mean? Like, what that sounds a little different. It sounds like you don't want the competition. You want to know, okay, this is mine. I don't have to worry about other men wanting her. That's just my thoughts. Go ahead, Nick.
Okay, that's just like being told. Okay, I understand a lot of men like their women natural.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
With me, I want you natural.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? Is it because when a woman is made up, she's getting attention from other people? Because I've been told by a couple people, you are beautiful natural. I'd rather have somebody natural. And then I had somebody say, but you're beautiful when you're natural, but when you put on makeup, and they said, a person telling you not to wear, they don't like you wearing makeup, that's your competition for them. You are competition for them.
Okay, Nick.
And I was told that I was competition for this person.
Oh God, we had a whole meeting. Hold on. Let me ask you a question, Nate. I want to hear the plan.
Okay, well, if a guy's in competition,
Nick, no. Go ahead.
Me?
No, I want you, Nate. Go ahead.
If a man is in competition with you, that's a whole nother topic. But a man liking a natural woman, he's attracted to that. And I mean, it's nice to put on the latex house paint. every now and then. But when you do that, what are you trying to do? Attract everyone else, right? So a guy can see it that way. But if I'm saying I like natural, it's just like you saying you like a guy with a six pack. It's the same thing. Don't shun us for saying, hey, my preference is a natural woman. Real hair, real nails, not excessive makeup. That's my preference. So when a guy has his preference and it's not what you are, don't take it personal. So that guy that you're dealing with, if he likes you natural, be natural.
Okay, go ahead, Nick.
But in the same sense, women aren't putting makeup on to attract a man. We do it because we want to look good. We, feel good about ourselves. But my thing is, if you know you like a natural woman and you don't want all that, why do you chase the one that you say wearing latex makeup and all of that, or the latex paint? You are chasing after that woman. 9 times out of 10, most men do. And if you see somebody that you like, but you see her with makeup on, then if you know that's not what you like, move on. Don't keep pursuing her and then try to change her. And that happens a lot. And you have to admit it does. It happens a lot. Okay, yeah, I want you, but I don't like all that makeup. Okay, well, baby, this is me. This is how I come. When I feel like wearing makeup, I'm going to wear it. And if that's not what you want, please slide over to the next one.
Okay, now, if I'm just hunting for a snack and you look good, I want to eat. But long term, what I'm after relationship wise, and if we fall into, I got caught up in something good and I want it now, and my mission has changed. Now I'm like, hey, babe, you don't have to wear that. But I mean, you thinking that just because I like you and you're cute, I want to be your man. That's not our primary mission. Now, if you're talking about your man, just like you have preferences. If I'm fat, lazy, and unemployed, live in my mama's basement, do you find me attractive? No? Well, I should be appalled at that because that's how you act when I say natural woman, no makeup. You should be, you women, you want us for, how much do your love cost? I can cry about that all day, but you won't accept me because I'm a bum and I live in my mom's basement. That's your preference. Now, when a man says, hey, I'm just like a natural woman, you want to fight him on that. Yeah, he'll, play around and this, that, and other with the woman with the latex, house painting, stuff like that, Homie the Clown. He'll do that. He might even fall for her. But his initial attraction, what he wants, he's telling you, and you're arguing with him. Well, you shouldn't want, and you guys still, and yeah, we do. We go after those women.
Okay, let me get some clarity. So what I am hearing from you, Nate, is you look at the person who has the makeup on when you want a snack. But for the one that you want to be with, you're not looking at her or expecting her to wear makeup. Like, so if you go out and you meet somebody, let's be clear. You go out, I'm at wherever I'm at. I'm physically attracted to you first because I see, I don't know how your personality, I ain't gonna be like, oh girl, his personality, the bomb over there. I'm looking at, look, because you use the example of a six pack. You built, bam, I'm like, okay. I know that you live in the basement and all that extra stuff. I don't.
Gotcha.
Now, so for a male, you see her and she is all done up and you're attracted to her clearly. So you go and approach her. And then once you get her, let me know, Nick, if I'm off base with what you're saying. Once you get her, then you want to strip her from what she was when you were attracted to her?
No. Can I comment on this one?
Absolutely.
We don't hunt for love. We hunt for sport. I told you, men fall in love. We ain't thinking on long term when we talking to you or buying you drinks. We thinking of, shoot, I ain't got to be to work till 7. I can get home. That's our game plan. Our game plan don't go past 24 hours. So when you're looking good and we want to feel good, hey, that's a match. So therefore, our game plan is that We're not saying, hey, you know what? I'm going to get her and I'm going to make her take off all that makeup and I'm going to make her grow this. And no, that comes relationship, wife, series. That's in that realm. But when we see you,
School's in, ladies. School's in. Okay, you fall in love, so you're just out to have a good time, and then bam, you actually like the person.
me and Dwayne Morrow never said, hey, man, let's go sink our menses and find someone, our soulmates tonight. We never went out and said that. Guys don't do that. But you are looking for relationship. Just like we are looking for sex, women look for relationship.
So, at what age are you looking for relationship? When y'all get old and your six pack is gone, and you like, oh boy, I need a nurse or a purse because I'm in my mama's basement.
That's possibly that's the majority, but I mean, it's different strokes for different folks. But I mean, you have to deal with who you're dealing with. You can't deal with this ideal of what you think it is. You have to deal with what it is.
I got you. Go ahead, Nick. Because we don't know what it is. Because the game.
Exactly. It's like I just don't understand at what age do you finally stop playing games?
Men?
Like there are people in their 50s, 60s still playing games. Why? But you know what? My ex-mother-in-law used to say, from 8 to 80, blind, crippled, and crazy. She was talking about y'all men. Like,
yeah. And she's right. We don't deny that. It just is what it is. Why are you so emotional? Why are you so feeling based? We don't know, but it just is. It's just a fact. I can't just say
we are emotional creatures.
Right. And we are hunters and gatherers. That's what we are. So the game ain't who you are, it's what you are. No, that's what we are. Not who we are, it's what we are. What you are is an emotional creature. I agree.
Keep going.
I agree. So what do I do? Okay, I have to learn how to deal with this emotional creature. I don't want to say I have to change her and blah, blah, blah. I have to learn how to deal with her. That's why if you read my book in the Bible, the book of Nate, you always can hate you can hate the player, but you can't hate the game. And the game is what you are. You're a woman. I can hate the player. I don't like how you play this game, but I can't hate the game. You're an emotional woman. That's just it. So take that same energy and say, I'm a man. I am a man. Flip it, and this is what we are, not who we are.
Good you night. Know what? Levels. I like that you brought that up, because when you're dating someone, well, remember last week we were talking about, and Nick brought it up too, dating your wage, air quotes for the audience.
I disagree with that.
I do too. So what I want to say is, when you are with someone and they may make more money than you, what we are looking for as women, you to date what we are and not who we are. And that's when you see people and you be like, why she want him? He work here. Because when you are dating your wage, they're dating who you are. Who do I have on my arm? Oh, my woman is this, for bragging rights, when all we want to do is be loved and dated. So y'all date what we are instead of who we are. I think there's some longevity in there.
I wish we could. You don't pick the dude at McDonald's. He can love you unconditionally. He can love you unconditionally. Your love shouldn't cost anything.
Okay,
you should love him
because Nick had her hand up. Go ahead.
Okay, you said that women are emotional creatures. Yes, men don't like that. They complain about us being emotional creatures. But I guess this was falling in motion. I don't know. But then, in the same sense, they want to complain when a woman is straightforward and hard. you just so hard. Why you being so hard? What's that about? Like either you want me emotional and crying and oh my God, I love you, or you want me to be stern, like whatever. Like because and I know I like a lot of people hate why would you want to match somebody energy? But that's me. I'm gonna match your energy. Oh, you gonna be hard? Okay, guess what? I could do the same thing.
That's a lot of work. Matching
Yuck.
energy is a lot of work.
Really? Not
Yuck.
really.
Yes, it is.
But here's the thing: when you say be hard, that's an emotion as well.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I was saying. It's emotion, but like I'm just like, okay, this is how you are. Okay, so let me fall back and be the same way and just leave it at that. Level playing field for me.
Mm.
Instead of the soft girl era.
Mm. No.
Because if I give you when I give soft girl era, then that's when I get run over, walked on, played with, and I don't play with me. That's
Here's my
one thing I tell everybody: I am not the one you want to play with.
here's my advice to you.
Go ahead, Nate.
Here's my
And
advice to you.
1 second. And the fellas, please, please, please. I'm loving your input. And I see y'all agreeing. So I'm gonna go with the men. It's a male question. So go ahead.
Here's my thing. If you're unapologetically you, the right man will find you. But you study trying to match this dude's energy, do this for this person and this, that, and other. You're wasting your time and energy on people that aren't for you. Find someone so you can be unapologetically me. I agitate because I am just me. And a lot of people don't see things the way I am. And if you don't like me, I say, I'm not going to lose one lick of sleep. I'm unapologetically me. And, a lot of women don't like that. But guess what? They ain't for me. I ain't got to buy them drinks. I ain't got to deal with their stories. Nothing. They just don't like me and they keep it moving. And I just, hey, how you doing? And let them go. But the one that hear me and be like, you know what? That agitator show makes some sense. You know what? He's kind of cute. You know what? If he wasn't so fat, and then she's around me, and then I get with her, and everything is better at that point because she knows who I am unapologetically. I'm not trying to follow her or have her follow me. I tell you, hey, I like a natural woman. This is what I want. This is what I like, and this is how I am. Take her, leave it.
Okay. I'm glad you brought that up. What's interesting about that is when you said someone will give you a shot and take a chance. Then you have us women, not all, in the background like, oh, wait, she gave him a chance. Oh, now he's looking a little better. Now,
That's nothing.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to put this out here for those who don't know. Nate is old fashioned. And with that being said, when you look at, and Nick, you sit there and you can hear him with his antics, but you're not paying any bills. That, you know what I mean? So it's like,
You ain't.
he's taking care of all that. Can I put up with his mess and I don't have any bills and my money is mine? Or do I say, I'm not putting up with that mess and I'll just go ahead and pay? So,
I'm sorry.
tomato. It don't seem so bad after that.
Well,
But you're wrong for saying that our girl cave is the kitchen.
and the house come with a kitchen. What do you mean, girl cave? My man cave. Where's the girl cave? The house came with a kitchen.
Okay, let me go to the comments. Marcus said, shout out to Arizona. Masculine acting women is never the answer.
Never.
That will always disrupt his peace.
100%.
Okay. Let's go. There was Bill said, how about a happy medium? Set the tone.
I like that. I would love that. But most men don't want to do that.
Most
Okay.
women.
Finish the comments. Where is it at? Okay. Dwayne Morrow said, relationships that work embrace dialogue and compromise.
That's
Now, the compromise.
Mhm.
When do you think the compromise should come? At the beginning of a relationship?
compromise comes during whatever it is. It's not a before or during. It's while we have to compromise on this. But in compromising and in balancing things out, a lot of times it's going to be the man's fault regardless. It falls Compromising is when a woman gets her way somewhat. It's not always the best thing. It's hard, but compromise takes work and takes practice, and you have to know what compromise is. Because I'm compromising because I don't go here, or I don't do the things I want to do. That's my compromise, but you can't see it because now you don't go nowhere. I'm like, whoa, well, when I go someplace, there's problems, so I don't go. So that's my compromise. But a lot of women can't always see compromise. So it's something, but at the end of the day, it's going to be the man's fault. So compromise is a nice way to saying, okay, you know what, I'm going to coddle how you feel about this, because no matter what, it's the guy's fault.
Okay. I don't think that's compromise. I think the compromise is when you actually went. I want to go out and you come. That's the compromise.
But I didn't want to go. But you always want to go.
Watch it. That's the compromise. And I know it sounds one-sided because I'm getting what I want. That's the truth. I'm getting what I want. So, okay, I know he really doesn't want to be here. Now, with that example, the example is when I come, you get flack. And I'm just making up stuff. Like, if you come and why were you looking at that girl? Why were you talking to her long? Why did you give her a hug? You didn't introduce me to her. Well, I knew her in the second grade. Give me a break. I didn't know she was going to be here. So you decide, okay, I'm not going. But that's not a compromise. That is a situation. So you're right. I feel bad for y'all in that point. Let's see what Nyk has to say.
To me, a compromise is when you both meet in the middle. Okay, so I don't want to go to this party, but you want me to go to this party. Okay, fine. I'll go with you. But next time, or I need this, I want to do this, or I want to go here, something. Okay, now we'll agree, because, I don't really want to do all that, but fine. Like, to me, compromise is meeting in the middle. Okay, I don't want to do this, but I'll do it for you. But then I also need you to do this for me. And then you both agree on something. To me, that's what a compromise is. You meet in the middle.
Okay,
that is not meeting in the middle. That's an exchange.
Well, yeah, I agree.
I think the compromise in that situation or scenario would be, I'm going to go to this party, but I don't need no flag. Don't ask about nothing, but I'll go. So that's, to me, it's a meet in the middle. Don't be rolling your eyes at me across the way and tell your friends to quit taking pictures when you go to the bathroom.
Right.
Like, go ahead, tell me.
Can you agree with this? I compromise and go with you. Now, if I'm not happy and I'm sitting in the corner, are you upset because I'm acting funny now? Because that compromise turns into something else. Oh, no. Now I have to go. Then I have to be happy. Then I got to hold and look you in your eyes lovingly all night. It continues to grow. My sugar is going crazy. What is going on? I'm sorry.
What's going on is he got sugar diabetes. And we'll talk about that in Mel's Medical Moments. Go ahead.
Like I was, I'm trying to.
Notification. You have to go into there and go into your notifications. But I don't want you spazzing out, so don't turn it all the way down, because if you drop, we too far away.
I'm good. I got to put a new sensor on. That's what that is. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry about that. But yeah, the compromise doesn't end. So, I might be speaking for me in how I do it. I would like to find a happy compromise on something that doesn't lead into the guy having to do a whole bunch of stuff. I have to go, then I have to act right, then I got to smile, then I got to do my song and dance. And, if I'm, all right, I came, I'm going to sit in the back and I'm going to play Royal Kingdom. Oh, you wasn't saying nothing. Whoa. I came. The compromise is I didn't want to come. I came. Now I have to act a certain way. Now I have to do certain things. So it doesn't end.
Socialize now.
Now I have to socialize. I didn't brush my teeth today. I don't want to be smiling in nobody's face, but I came, so I got to do that now. It doesn't end.
Go ahead, Nyk.
I mean, that's the whole part of us wanting you to come and socialize.
I didn't want to go though. The compromise. Now I got to go now. I don't like your brother-in-law. I don't like him.
Wait. because it is a
Never ending.
package. Yeah, like, okay, I came. Can you come? Okay, I'll come. And she said that is the point, which is true. You didn't even socialize. You just came. You shouldn't even come. I didn't want to come. Go ahead, Nick.
One of the viewers said compromise is continuous from start to finish.
Ooh.
And it helps you. Doesn't help me.
Now, let me ask you this, Nick. In the chat, it is we build a man cave, so we are home and everyone is cool.
No.
Not if you marry a goer.
You can go. We don't mind. I'm home. I ain't got no girls calling me. Listen, I don't want to put his
We
name
don't
out
know
here.
if you got girls calling.
Well, I don't know. Well, I have a couple guys who have man caves and their significant others. That's what made me pose the question last week. We're home. We're having a cigar, watching movies in our man cave. Now you come in. Well, why is it so dark in here? Turn that on. Ain't that better? Well, why is it so cold in here? Turn this heat up. Ain't that better? Well, why are you eating this stuff out here? That's not healthy. Here, have some Brussels sprout. Ain't that better? So now you come in here, destroy our peace in our man cave, and then you're mad because we're outside in the backyard. So there's no win. The compromise to that would be what? Come in and watch Christmas in July movies with you while eating a Brussels sprout muffin, strudels, and drinking herbal tea? Is that the compromise? The compromise is, hey, I'm not over Cornell's house. I'm not over Bill's house. We ain't kicking it. We ain't out in these streets. You know where your husband is. You can. I don't know if you can come out. Sometimes he might invite you in there, but he has a place of comfort and peace.
I hear what you're saying, sir. I hear what you're saying. Wait a minute, Nick. You are saying you are minding your business. So you're at home minding your business, and here we come minding your business.
What Ryan say? What Ryan Davis said on this comedy special was hilarious. Got to watch it. He said a woman can walk past her man, and he's just sitting there, dazed off, peacefully thinking about nothing, and she doesn't say, "Oh, he looks peaceful. I'm going to let him alone." She says, "I wonder what the hell is wrong with him. I would wonder what he's doing. It better be about me." And you go in there and you disrupt. I mean, that's just how it is, and that's who we're dealing with. We know it.
Go ahead, Nick.
You know what? At this age, right now, I don't care if I go anywhere or not. I'm most comfortable in my pajamas, in my room, in my bed, watching TV.
I'll take it.
Because, like, every now and then, if I say I want to go out, yeah. But most of the time anymore, I'd rather, if I want to entertain, I can entertain at home. But I would much rather be in here with my fat girl snacks, in my pajamas, under a cover, warm, flipping through channels. I don't really care about all of that anymore. Once in a while, yes, or if there's an event going on, yeah, and that's when I want my man to show up or show out. But for real, you go be at peace in your man cave, because I'm going to be in peace in the bedroom.
Will you marry me? Will you marry me?
Bye. You already married. Get out of here. You're my brother. I win.
Hey.
Choke each other
What about the companionship, though? So if you guys are in two separate places, that sounds like a roommate.
No. We're companions. We still love each other. I don't have to be it. I can be away from you and still love you. I am 2 minutes away. Not even 2 minutes. A holler away. I don't have to be all wrapped up with you to prove my love for you.
Go ahead, Nick.
Every now and then we could cuddle, watch it. I mean, we go cuddle at the end of cuddle and watch a movie every now and then. We go cuddle in the bed anyway later on and doing the horizontal mambo. Like, so, like, I'm fine. You in your room, not because I might not want to watch you play the game. I might watch you for a minute, and I might not want to watch the game with you or whatever else, or ESPN. I don't want to watch that. I might want to watch something else. So guess what? You go in your cave, I'll be in my cave. We'll meet later on. If I need something, I'll text you.
Will you marry me?
Like, for real. I'm at that age now. That's where it is with me. I can't. That's where it is with me. I've done all of that. I've been there, done that, all that. If we just plan to go somewhere later on, like go out of town, or if we plan on, okay, there's an event coming up. You want to go? You sure? Because I could be in my pajamas. What you want to do? Are we gonna go and make an appearance every now and then? Okay, we're gonna socialize when we get here. To me, that's the compromise.
If you give me that package that you just said, I'll go and I'll sing and dance. Hey, how are you? Good to see you, brother. I'll do all that if you give me that package at home.
You know what? I don't see that package happening. And I'm going to tell you why. Not saying with her, just with different women, because it is, I need to go out on a date. Take me on a date. We need to do something. So it sounds good. But for me, no. Now, y'all do know. Remember I told you, do not call me. People know. Do not call me when the Steelers is playing. Y'all know the game is on. Everybody got the whole TV guide. Don't call my phone until after. Now, I want to go to Nicole in the chat. She said, women are not disruptive all the time every day. Men can be the same extreme type of person. Remember that guy I was telling you about? Remember he was like, you don't watch Lifetime movies? I don't want to be sad. It was basketball season. You already know where this is what I'm trying to watch. I'm not trying to watch somebody snapped. You know what I mean? Or whoever.
Sensational.
Baby. Yeah. I was like, no. You see, it's basketball season now.
He was sensational.
That's what you keep saying. Yeah. It was different and wanted to cuddle. So Nick, I should probably hook you up with him. Y'all probably get along because think about it.
Shop Talk Milk, Love Connection.
I don't watch Lifetime.
Not you,
But
Nick.
you said cuddle. Watch some beautiful movies. Okay, Bill said you still need date night. That's important.
Here's I would like to pose this question again to the fellas. When was a time when you were completely happy and your significant other was happy for you? Because in most cases, she'll fight against it or try to get you away from it. When were you happy and she was happy for you?
When you got a promotion or a raise.
Of course, because that benefits you. That benefits you, of course.
Woo, let's celebrate. You know what I mean? And you got the bill. Okay. So if you hear that echo behind Nate the Agitator, he is in his studio. Watch this, lovely people. It's outside the house. His man cave is outside the house. Y'all remember the she shed? He has a he shed. He's laid out. It's laid out. He is outside. Listen. And he does for the viewing audience as well. Oh, see? The he shed. Listen.
Come get a drink, fellas.
Look. Outside the house, but he's still on the property. Would that be a problem?
Yes.
Nope.
Leave your phone. Who you talking to on the phone that you can't talk to him in front of me? Or you're always outside with your friends.
Cigars, watching the games, it's an issue. It's
Let me let the people know. So for the fellas, Nate will be having his own podcast in his studio, which is outside the house in the he shed.
Hey,
it's called the Man Cave.
Smelling like feet and corn chips. Oh, no doubt, Mel. I'm gonna have it smelling like feet and corn chips. No potpourri out. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about some real men issues. We're gonna cry. Stuff like that. Different topics. It's soon to come.
So tell me, is it gonna be like the barbershop? When one woman walk in with her son to get his hair cut, everybody just stop talking.
Dead silence.
Is it like the needle scratching across the record?
That's too much noise. When she come in, and as soon as she leave, the explosions happens again. But yeah, I'm
It's
looking.
nice. It's,
I'm,
it's nice.
I'm looking to. I'm stepping out. People, come with me, please.
You know they will. They'll definitely come with you. Most of them come to see you any old way. You got to say. Okay, so nines and tens for the win. Do you have that footage, Nate?
I do not.
Okay, let
I
me
sent it
see.
to you. I can pull it up. Give me a second. Continue, people.
Continue, people.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna look in my phone, so I'm paying attention. But
I think that it is tragic that people can't be who they are. If they're a nine and a 10 and born into it, you don't want that person. And it sounds like you just don't want the competition.
no, it's not that. It's more of they don't. It's like I'm sexy. I don't have to fight you back. I can lay here. It's more of that. It's I. It's a privilege. This is like white people don't think there's white privilege. Pretty people don't think there's pretty privilege. And with that privilege, it just a lot of guys aren't, especially our age. I ain't got that to deal with. So it's not I'm in competition with you. It's you don't know how to speak Spanish because all the Spanish dudes is trying to speak English to speak to you. So why would you have to learn to speak Spanish? So you don't have to because you're pretty privileged. And those nines and tens, they don't learn to they still got a gag reflex. They never really had to mess around like that. But those ones and twos and threes, they ain't got no gag reflex because they had to adapt. If I can't capture or hunt with my fishing pole, I have to change my bait. I have to learn how to fish. The nines and tens just throw out a big net and all the fish come up and they pull up the net. And they be like, don't want that, don't want that, don't want that. But if they would ever lose their net, they don't know how to fish. They don't know how to feed themselves. So it's not I'm in competition with you. It's just the reality of the beauty tax or the just not knowing. Mel, you should know exactly what I'm talking about. Sorry, sad but true. Okay.
Nick know with her beautiful self with them light eyes and all that other stuff she got going on over there.
Mm-hmm.
Why would see? I hear what you're saying, but I don't get it, and I'm not gonna get it because I haven't experienced that.
Right.
Like you said. So why? I still go back to the fact that nobody that you don't want the nines and tens, and it's not because you don't want the competition. I believe that you do. Me and Nick still on the same page with that. You don't want to fight. You don't want to have to work. You want to be like, okay, this is mine. That's it. Why is there a problem with that? And why, just like you said, as far as like you with the big belly and all that extra stuff, why don't we want our men to look good? I like the competition. Nate, I need you to get this six pack. Let me take you. Let's go to the gym together. I want people to want you because real talk, we don't want somebody that nobody else want.
I believe that. I truly believe that.
Baby,
So why? Go ahead, Nick.
I done dated all and I done been married to 3 different guys. The last 2 was big boys. And guess what? It didn't matter whether they had a 6-pack or not because it was always somebody in their phone, in their inbox, standing behind me, whispering and stuff. So it really don't matter if they have a 6-pack or not. It does not. But yeah. I mean,
It's
the way it was okay. At first, it was like, oh, okay,
Oh,
somebody is looking at you. Okay, I know I got something special. But then after a while, it's like, listen, now you're being disrespectful.
why though? Because you do want, I got you, Nate. You do want somebody that somebody else wants. And just as you said, it don't matter if they have a 6-pack, but that's just personal preference. It don't have to be a 6-pack at this age, but please I don't need you looking pregnant. Like, I need,
Right.
like, don't be, like rotisserie round. You know what I'm saying? That's just not my thing. Stomach got to be intact. However, have you thought about the woman wanting your man just because you have him and it is because of you and not him? And then the ding dong dummy fall for it and think that she want him. It's like, she just trying to get back at me.
That has been 95% of the time in my case.
Well,
go ahead, Nate.
Well, men have something, we can do something that women can't. We can out earn our ugly. We don't have to look the best to be the best. We can out earn our ugly. Women can't. Women, sorry, if you ugly, you just ugly. I don't care how much money you got. I'm good. But she got $2 trillion. Yeah, that's nice. I might do it for, if she get me this new Harley or something like that. But a man can out earn his ugly. You know what I mean? If I didn't make the money I made, I wouldn't be able to talk to the women I talk to. If I didn't live how I lived, women wouldn't pay me attention. But he has a couple shiny, sparkly toys. Oh, maybe I'll talk to him. So,
well, you was a dude. You had to call the Shemet out. You had what people inspired to have. So it was like, boom, you hear that? His music, there you go.
Those were
honestly, let me bring it back. When you get older in a different age, you look at things being your sexy changes, like your looks. So I would look at somebody like back in the day. I was straight yellow, like your bills, it was like, oh, he got good hair. What? You know what I'm saying? Then as you get older, you look and be like,
come on, man.
He look like he don't mind getting his hands dirty. Oh, you know what I mean? He ain't that pretty. So I get what you're saying when you said that pretty privilege, air quotes for the listening audience. Bill, I just picked you out. That's it. So it's like, if I want something done, if I want a house built, not saying that the yellow dudes can't do it, but I know I'm good. My foundation gonna be good on the dark cat, and he gonna be nasty. Where the light skinned dude be like, oh, he don't want his hair wet, like he don't want his degrees of sweat and all of that stuff. So it changes.
Oh, great segue.
Great. Go.
Me? Okay. Well, yeah, it's just like I don't want to turn this into light skin, dark skin, but dark skin dudes couldn't get girls when we were kids. So we've learned to talk, are emotional. We know we're here more cerebral than the light skin dudes because all they had to do was show up. So that's the same thing as your 9s and 10s. They were the 9s and 10s, so all they did was show up. So now you're trying to talk to them and have a deep conversation, and a lot of times you won't get that. But your depth, see, a nerve has been struck. But dark dudes, I couldn't sneak up on a girl when I was big lip booty scratching this, that, and other. So I had to go in the lab and I'm out here like Eminem and Rakim and stuff, and they still Vanilla Ice and thinking he's the coolest rapper of all times.
Go ahead, Nick.
It's like what Nate said. Said a similar experience with women. He said, a man can out earn his ugly. Well, guess what? Women, because a lot of times men will discriminate against BBWs. There's some men that are into it. I see
it's preference.
It's their preference, exactly. But guess what? I've had plenty of ugly dudes talking about, oh, she fat, she did, you fat, don't nobody want you. Guess what, baby? I can run and lose weight. You always gonna be ugly. So what's that? And the thing is, me being a big girl, being a BBW never stopped a thing, sweetheart. So like you said, it's preference. It is definitely preference. What works for one person ain't gonna work for the other.
Okay, go ahead, Nate. What you got?
My sister. Let me get my TD Jakes on. Listen, good woman, virtuous woman of God. What you're after is different from what a man is after. That ugly man probably only wanted the hot 40 or something thereof. And if he got that, he was considered a winner. But a virtuous woman wants relationship time and respect. So if you messing around with worried about the dude with the hot 40, it should be beneath you. So you saying, he prefers this or whatever, this and that. Let him go. Be unapologetically you, and the right dude to find you.
Excuse me, I don't know. Listen, I'm beyond all of that. I'm just saying, giving that as the example that's happened. Like, yes, I'm beyond all of that. Anyway, yes, they were beneath me, but I was just giving that example, like you said, an ugly dude can out earn. Like, so yeah.
Well, they can, and what he's saying is he can out earn his ugly. So there's a lot of women, like we talked about the old dope dealers. They was like fat, toe up, breath stinking, buying. Let me go to DJ's, give me that whole outfit. It ain't took a shower, but they got all the women because they had the money.
Yep.
So I get what he's saying.
And the woman wanted a relationship with this dude. And certain women had relationships that was way out of his class, out of his smell meter, and all of that stuff, but he still had them. Now, a woman, on the other hand, all she can do is give him smashables, and he take them, but her win is the relationship. A woman's win is the relationship.
Don't nobody want that. I'm for real. There are women out there that do, but
I never was that.
And then listen, after they get locked up, because I already told you with that job description comes what prison or murder or death.
Right.
That's part of the job description. But then you gotta look back. So they only there for a minute, and then you done gave him all that you have because there's nothing higher.
And even taught you something.
You look back and be like, yeah, I smashed that cat. Heck no. No.
And you have to understand that men are the gatekeepers to relationships. We control relationship. You control sex. You're the gatekeeper of sex. We're the gatekeeper of relationship. We want to get your sex without giving you relationship. You want to give us a relationship before you give us sex. That's just the way it is.
Because it's switched now. So they're giving sex, saying this is what you can have. This is the ultimate goal. Hold on, go to lunch, go to breakfast, go to everywhere. Like, They're like, oh yeah, I don't think this. I don't want a relationship. It was nice meeting you.
Right, but I already got my goal, which was sex. So when you try to mess with a man or meet his energy, that's messing up your whole pH. Your pH ain't the same as a dude. You know what I mean? Because his win, I crossed the finish line when I said, I finished. I won the race. Now you won't come and be like, well, hey, now that you won the race, would you help me run and do this in a relationship?
Let me pay my water bill.
Is it $40?
Like, no. See,
I'll give you $40 on it.
Oh, wow. The $40.
I'm mad about that $40. That's hilarious.
I didn't make the market. I just report on it.
Who started that $40 mess?
Somebody that accepted $40.
That is crazy.
That's not our community.
I'll put it like this. Before I found the Lord, years and decades ago, that was the price. And I hear that it's still the price. And it's going down because of Trump. So I heard.
Because of what?
Because of Trump and the tariffs. Tariffs and the EBT. Oh, yeah, it's going down. You better believe.
Worth more than that.
Hey, I don't make these rules. Don't be mad at the game. You can be mad at the player all you want, but this is the game. I'm just reporting from the game.
Okay, here's the thing. So your 9s and 10s aren't going for that.
They have to. The market is. They won't for a long. They can survive longer because they have more reserves. They'll always have a dude simping behind them that will, because they're 9s and 10s.
Yes, Sam, call it what you want. I appreciate it. Treat me right, because you have so many people that treat people reckless, men and women,
right?
As if they are nothing, and you guys are calling them simps. When that's not the case.
Okay, Mel.
The people that are with them, the ones that stick around with those rude people.
Well, if they stick around in a relationship, you're out of simp zone. But when I'm trying to come after you, I'm the simp because I'm willing to do pretty 9s and 10s. Got that dude, yeah, I'll fly you out and I'll get your room and I'll stay home. They'll do that stuff. But the woman that's looking for love ain't on that. But the women usually don't date the punter. He's on the team. He's a valuable part of the team, but he don't have that glamorized position. He got the helmet with one bar across. Nobody knows him. So he does, but women don't see him. Women don't see the dude on fries. Y'all don't even see us. I'm telling you from a man's point of view. You can look through your whole closet. I dated him at 16. I dated him at 26. Over 21, you haven't dated a dude who was making less than you, or, well, maybe Nick probably has, but you haven't really looked at a dude who wasn't flat. That didn't start. He could have been a tight end. He could have been an offensive guard. But he was on the field. He was starting. The punter, y'all not checking for him.
Go ahead, Nick.
He said that we don't want to date the dude on fries. You lied, because that's the most important part of the Happy Meal, the Biggie size or whatever. The hot fries, and they better be good. So that's the first place I'm looking at, the fries. Hello. So yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I disagree.
You can disagree all you want. Just like I can't tell you about your stuff, a man. You can't tell a woman about a woman.
And how she thinks. Tell me this. My question would be, how long you been on fries?
Well, I mean, I'm glad you see me to ask.
But, I did. How long have you been on fries, and what is your plan?
Right. That's nice. And I believe you, Mel. But let's ask Nick to ask the guys. Do you think Nick ever dealt with a guy that worked on fries?
Look at Nick. Go on, Nick. Don't listen to them.
The people gonna start.
Have you dated
Their
somebody that was
opinion
on
and
fries?
what they think don't matter to me.
But have you dated somebody that was on fries?
Yes, I have.
Okay, see? There you go.
The punter matters as well.
What'd you say?
The punter matters as well.
You've never dated a punter, Nick.
Unless they missed the punt. Now, see, I'm.
You had one job. You had one job to do.
Listen, baby, that self-esteem probably gonna be shot. If that's your job and I dated you and then you missed, who was that? What team was that? And I said, I'm on them the whole year. Family, the whole family, and they gonna be on me because I'm with them.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he had all year to practice. That's all he had to do, and he missed. It was straight up Charlie Brown. I was thinking, for real? Like, what is that?
I remember that. That was the funniest thing. Like, really?
Okay. See, in the chat, fella said, I'm on fries. There you go.
That dude said he was on fries, got two $50 an hour jobs. I don't want to hear that garbage.
Okay, but guess what? Is that what you do? Is that the bait now?
What do you mean?
Where you don't show exactly what you have to see if they genuinely like you. So I'm on fries. How are you? And then it's almost like Pretty Woman.
No. It's coming to America. It is exactly coming to America.
Oh, that's billions. What he did. He was.
I got billions.
Okay.
One must not learn to walk before he flies. One must not fly into flying. That's not mine. That's Nietzsche's.
Okay. So that's the going thing.
Yes.
They'll pull a 9 or a 10 because, again, as Nate the Book of Nate,
yes,
date what we are and not who we are.
Yep.
And that's what people look for. But these 9s and 10s, I don't like that. Were you able to find it?
I found it, but I can't pull it.
Okay. Got it. Okay, well, we're going to play it for the listening audience. I'm sorry. I'm forgetting phone calls. 619-902-2287. 619-902-2287. If you want to speak on this topic. And if you don't, you can text and, it's on there. And I will hear you out. Let's go here. I'm gonna pull it up this way, so gotta be real quiet here. Turn it up.
The wife zone is like six to eight. 8 is you're lucky. Anything above an 8, they not wise, bro. Life is about Faustian bargains. It's about a deal with the devil. If you get this, you got to pay this. If she's beautiful, a bunch of men are going to be in her inbox. A bunch of people are going to try to take her away from you. She might not have had to develop a personality because she's relied on the gifts that God gave her. God and her genetics gave her. She's not going to be as reasonable. She's not going to be as understanding, as patient, as.
She's not amenable to being molded.
Yeah. But men don't think about that. Oh, she's just fine. Ass fat, titties fat.
Or some are taught. I've had some say their father taught them a beautiful woman is harder to keep. Don't go for dope. And I was like,
Ain't if you're lucky.
I said, are you kidding? He said, my daddy taught me it takes too much to keep.
I tell people, if
it's a line of fly.
If she is overly pretty, and you see like the Melissa Fords and things like that. If she's overly pretty, she probably seen it. You've seen it. Yep.
Okay. If she's overly pretty, she's probably single.
Yep.
You don't
And
agree or disagree?
if you remember the book of Robin Harris,
Do you agree or disagree?
totally.
What about you, Nick? Do you agree or disagree?
No,
I can't hear you.
I do not agree.
Okay. All right. What were you going to say, Nate?
If you read your Bible, if you turn with me to the book of Robin Harris, he said, if you want to be happy for the rest of your life, let the choir finish that out.
Not the who?
The choir. They know the rest of it. Y'all don't know the rest of that one?
No, I didn't
Being
hear
an ugly woman.
If you want to be happy for the rest of your life, find yourself an ugly wife. That's in the book.
Well, there used to be a thing to date somebody ugly. What was it? Because they love you more. So that's
And
marry
And
somebody
they're-
that loves you more, or something crazy like that.
and they will create peace. They will work to create what you have, because there's a happiness to be with you. There's a not a want. There's a want, urgency to keep your love. If you a billionaire and you see $1,000 on the ground, you ain't gonna bend down to pick that up. But the girls who ain't got $1 billion see $1,000 on the ground and they're gonna keep it and they're gonna budget it and they're gonna put it in their purse and they're gonna be like, oh man, thank you, Lord, thank you, Jesus. Hey, won't he do it? But that pretty billionaire girl, that's only $1,000. That's beneath me.
Go ahead, Nick. What you got?
Anymore, an ugly woman or an ugly man, as soon as they get somebody to find them attractive, what you spitting at them, they go look at you like, pfft. And anyway, so that don't even work no more.
Yes. Listen, look at all your married friends. I bet you they weren't the prettiest girls in their group of friends. In your group of friends, I bet you the less attractive girl is the one that's married. In your friends, and I don't even know if you got friends, Nick, but I mean, in your friend group, the least attractive girls out of all of y'all is the one that's in the happiest, strongest relationship.
That's a she ain't letting nobody else interfere in her relationship.
Doesn't
But I'm
matter.
just saying that because that's inaccurate. That's inaccurate. It's in my friend group, because all of us was. We all was married. And some are
And
still,
all tens, nines, and tens.
all beautiful. So like, I don't get that, because they don't have a problem. Those husbands don't feel insecure, because that's what it sounds like. Even listening to that guy, when he broke down everything that he broke down, because that's why I wanted to listen to it. I said, "Oh, this is interesting. You don't want to work for her, and you don't want the competition, because you heard him say in that little clip I showed, all the other men are going to be at her. So what is it? And when you say, I'm air quotes for the listening audience when I use this term ugly. When you say the ugly girl, she's peaceful and she's happy in her relationship. I don't even know if the air quotes for the listening audience, ugly girl is happy. She just happy. Happy to have a husband and putting up with a whole lot and will stay at home because she wants to make sure that she is not out there single and it was hard for her to get him. A lot of 9s and 10s that were married that are not putting up with that. Maybe you could get that from an air quotes for the listening audience, ugly girl that'll say, oh, okay, well, that's where you want to be. Go ahead. One and done, baby.
Right. But the 10s, the price she has to pay is being by herself because she's not going to put up with that stuff because she doesn't have to because she's a 9 or 10. But most of the time, she'll be by herself. And that's the price. That's what we're saying. That's why.
I hear you say that's the price. And I'm going to say this.
All you find 10,
married life, you're taking on another responsibility.
You are.
And it is, you're not just riding like, oh, let me go grab something to eat. You have to say, oh, I have a spouse. Let's see what they want to eat. So you're adding on, you're cleaning, you're working. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, well, when I was at work and I left, my house was clean. Mm-hmm. Now he's there. I left for work. I got to come back and I got to clean up his mess. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you, it ain't all what's cracked up to be. Go ahead, Nick.
He's saying, you know, they're not going to put up with it, so they're going to be single. That's the price. But I mean, what are you saying by that's the price? Is that a bad thing in your eyes or not? Because to me, that's called peace. That's called peace.
It depends on who you are. To some people, that price is unbearable to pay. To others, it's peace and you cool with being by yourself. It's not universal. If you cool being by yourself and not having, you know, Christmas gifts and a new bag coming, stuff like that, that's cool. But if that's what you want, the price you have to pay is different. You know what? I don't pay full price at some places I go because they be like, oh, that's Nate, that's the agitator. Here, let me help him out. So I've got that relationship, and that's my relationship with that place, so I don't have to pay that price. But the price for a happy marriage with perfect dude, the dude that, you know, is a thug that writes poetry and loves baby mama, that dude is hard to get. So if you're not willing to pay his price, then it'll hurt that person. But I mean, it's all individual. Now you keep on saying I. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about us. Globally, men usually say, hey, nah, that's too much. Nah, I'm good. I'm all right. Oh yeah, nice. You gotta look at that J-Lo behind her. That's nice. I want to play with it, but I'm not. There's a certain point that I'm gonna spend money. At this point, I'm cutting it off because it's too much for me.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Is it because you know you may have to work too hard and you don't want to deal with it? Or
I'll say yes.
Is it fear of rejection? So you say, no, I'm just going to stay below the 9s and 10s.
Men can't get rejected all the time. Rejection means nothing to us. I will go down the line. Hey, girl, want to smash? No. Hey, girl, want to smash? No. Hey, girl, want to smash? No. So at 25, someone's like, oh, okay. And I'm happy. So rejection has nothing. Men, rejection is waking up every day is a rejection for a man. But the other part, no, we don't want to work because we're responsible for working outside. And when I do get you, I'm responsible for your hair, your nails. I don't want you paying no bills. All you got is the phone bill, and I'm responsible for all of that. So we don't want to work outside of working for that. I'm working to get you that. Then I got to work for that. And then I got to work because you pretty. No, peace.
So you're lazy.
Okay, lazy. Well, okay, if that's how you see it, we're lazy. All men are lazy. We just don't want to come home and work too. So yeah, you see it.
I like Nate the Agitator's agitated. You heard him say all men. I didn't say anything about all men.
No. But the guys you saying that don't want to work again, you're calling them lazy.
That was a question.
Uh-huh.
And then you went with, okay, yeah, so we're all lazy. It just sounds like you don't want to fight. And I feel like There are guys out there who want what they want,
Uh-huh.
but when they get what they don't want to work for what they want, if that makes sense. Lack of, because there's people who will say, okay, they will approach someone that they, air quotes for the listening audience, feel like, okay, they're out of their league, but I'm gonna shoot my shot. Okay, you shoot your shot and she gives you a chance, then you want to tear down her self-esteem because you can't meet her standards. That has happened. So in cases as such, why do you want to tear her down and call her a gold digger? Because you feel as though that she's a gold digger because she likes what she likes, and you approached her. You approached her. Nobody said, hey, come. You came. Now you want me to lower my standards or not get what I'm accustomed to getting because you can't meet my standard. What do you say?
Well, I mean that's a man who tries to sabotage a woman or in any way is a weak man. I'm sorry that happens, but I mean that's part of the game. You chose this dude. Something in your picker is wrong because you chose this guy, and I'm not giving him anything because that happens, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Okay.
Okay. So you say because you chose that guy.
Yeah. How did he smash?
No. Watch this. Oh, wait.
Mm-hmm.
We chose that guy. That's his representative is who we chose.
Right. Got you.
And then when they get you, then they change. Right. So that, and you said, how did he smash? I gotta say this. Just because you are dating somebody does not mean that they're smashing. Dating is getting to know someone, collecting data. So I see it a lot where people just assume, oh, okay, when they talk to them, they must have smashed. Not at all. Not at all. I just want to put that out there. But go ahead.
I'm speaking on the guy in the dating phase. If you found that out, there's no harm or no foul. Well, he's not who I thought he was. Let me move on. And I mean, when I was talking about working for it is essential. But once you get it, I have it, everything changes. When I was dating you, it was Ruth Crisp. Not a word relationship and living together, whatever the case may be. It may be Taco Bell or Red Lobster. Because now I have to pay for your bill. I have to pay your car note. I have to take care of your nails, paws, and claws. I have to do other things. So the it changes because not the motivation, but the whole place changes because now you're my responsibility, and you want a man to pay for your nails and feet, right? You want well, most women want men that want to take the responsibility off of you. So when I take the responsibility off of you, I still then can't do the things I was doing before when I didn't have those responsibilities. So everything changes. It's not going to just stay the same. I'm not just going to be able to take you to Ruth Chris every payday because now my pay is spread out wider because your son got football fees he got to do or something like that. And I'm as the man, I'm supposed to do that. But as the woman, the compromise is you seeing that. You have to see it. I have to do different things. So I can't take you or do the same things that we have to do.
I got it. Usually when men are paying for the paws and claws, it's because he likes them on you.
Yeah.
So, okay, if you want me to have it, here you go. But 100%. If you don't, I just don't expect that. But I'm a different breed because I'm a licensed cosmetologist, so I can do my own, so I get that. I want to go to the comments with Fatima. Fatima said, I'm already established 4 trades, 1 career, and in a pear tree, in a park tree. Hilarious. Mm-hmm. Financial secured options. Yes, that's what's happening now. Let me see. Now you want to tell me you don't like my clients, me meeting up with my owners, etc. Now you have to reimburse me my IPA loss. I like that. So what she is saying is, I got all of this. If you have a problem with it, now I'm losing money. So I expect you to give me what I lost when I could do it for myself. So I get what she's saying. And that's just in situations, that's what happens with the men. Like the example I was using when I was talking about how men will know this is how her lifestyle is, this is how she's living. I'm going to go after her. I'm going to shoot my shot. Oh, I got her. Why? Because the book of Nate says date what she is,
What
and
she
not
is.
who she is.
Right.
So I'm dating her, and now I'm trying to pull her down. Well, you don't need to meet with this one and try to take control, but now I'm losing money, and you're not willing to give me my money. That is an issue.
Well, why are you losing money? I mean, because you're dating this dude?
He has a problem with
Dumping.
clients.
This is pre-smash. The dumping. At that point, that is the red flag that tells you he's not the one.
And
So
that
you-
doesn't happen. But see, that doesn't happen until later.
Until after
The representative
or
wear
after
off.
the marriage.
Okay, well, you have to be aware of the red flags and things like that. You have to be aware of that. And love is a gamble. And you might be the one that changed his life. You know, Nate was a meth head before he met you. Mel, you changed his whole life because you put up with just 4 more ounces or whatever baking soda he was messing with. You changed it. So you have, it's a gamble. Love is a gamble. It's a gamble. And I rolled mine on the table more than most and lost. I don't regret it. I don't regret anybody that I spent time with or tried. Hey, at this age, hey, it's not working. I mean, we tried. Best of luck to you. But we tried. I gambled too.
So are we saying with marriage, people aren't fighting anymore, or is it one-sided where it's like, this is not working, I'm out? When you know that there's no reconciliation and both parties don't see, we're getting out.
The world is a lot smaller, and swiping left and swiping right is too easy. Grandpa and them fought for a cause, and they didn't give up on each other. We don't have that in us, and I feel bad because I'm guilty 100% of it. You know what I'm saying? We're just not built that way, and our kids are worse off than we are. So I mean, where we're going is not good. The trajectory that we're going on isn't a good one. And we sit here and look at, this ain't gonna be good. This train is coming. Yeah, it's not gonna be good. Let's get off the tracks. Nah. This is what we're doing as a people. So yeah, swiping left, swiping right is too accessible. I can get on Facebook dating and have 6 calls today. And then the emotion gets in. Oh, wow, she looks so good. Those boobs look real. You know, and you can find happiness in that. So you, Mel, are always complaining about the toilet seat. I ain't got to deal with that. You know what? Cream of wheat. I said oatmeal. You know what, Mel? This ain't going to work. That's how we are now. It's sad, but it's true. This is one of the sins of the internet. It's too accessible. Everything is too accessible. Think about this. Back in our day, Mel, you'd get mad if I had a phone number laying around. Now, any woman at any time can reach me somehow. Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, phone call, text. You can't stop people from having your phone number. It just is what it is.
They had it back in the day because remember the wives were staying at home. Oh no, the wives were staying at home, and Grandpa had about 2-3 families, and you ain't find out until the funeral.
Right, because Otis and Earl and them didn't have Instagram or worried about instant messenger or video call. Girl, he's standing right here. Look. Earl didn't worry about that.
Well, it wasn't a look. It was somebody told you about it.
Right, but then
you're like, oh wait, what's happening? So that's the difference. I was able to creep more.
Right. Earl was like, girl, who you gonna believe, me or your eyes? You know Ethel be lying. You know she want me anyway. Ethel ain't had no proof. Now Beulah got video, text, pictures of you sleep, me sleep, and the girl laying next to me taking pictures while I'm asleep. She got evidence now. She didn't have that. Ethel and them didn't have that back then. Earl was smooth with it. Yeah, he got that good job at the plant. Man, please.
Now, you spoke about this. I'm going to go to the comment. The first and only scripture, y'all. 7 women will take hold of one man. You know always, I saw I said, I was like,
He's coming in Honda. He's coming in Honda.
let me get my church fan.
Woo!
All right. Stab it right. There we go.
That's your hot flash fan.
It is. It is. Well, my thoughts on this whole 9s and 10s, not for the win now, is because it's coming from people who are not 9s and 10s or feel as though that they cannot get a 9 and 10. So you're trying to, what's that, Brewster's Place? Knock away at the wall to try to bring people down to equalize it, where the ugly people, air quotes for the listening audience, can get a shot. That's what I think. Because I'm like, why is this even a thing? Why is everybody picking on 9s and 10s? They cannot help what God did. They can't help that their parents got together. Now, some of y'all, you know, they say 2-toe up people make a pretty baby. Let's go here. Thank you. All right. I can't read that on air. Okay. Well, what you gonna do? What y'all gonna do?
I looked at that whole thing totally different than what you said. Totally.
What did you say? What you got?
It's just that it ain't that we trying to bring you down or that they don't get the energy that most women get. It's exhausting, and men don't want to be that exhausted. So we just be like, nah.
Like I said, okay, good. Now what you got, Nick? Because we got to move on.
Yeah, I'm with him. It's very exhausting. I just it's to the point where like, bye. Don't nobody even want to be bothered with it no more.
Don't nobody want to be bothered with what? With
any of that? Yeah. Like it's too exhausting because people. We always say people sitting there representatives. Like I don't want the representative. I want the real you, so I can know whether I should keep going or whether I should say sayonara. This not gonna work. Like,
but you have to work for something because if you get it easy, this is the whole everybody gets a trophy. That's what that. No, you have to work toward it. Everybody getting a trophy, it doesn't mean anything anymore. It's like, are you going to the banquet? Nah, because we all getting trophies. I wasn't outstanding. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at. And I told you guys, I just feel the way that I feel. People don't want to work for it. The end. Now, here's a question, Nate. Are they real 9s and 10s or fake 9s and 10s?
Oh, I have a question real quick.
No. I got to go to the chat. What's your thought?
What was it?
Are they real 9s and 10s or fake 9s and 10s?
All in the eye of the beholder.
Okay. Now go ahead with your question.
You meet Eldris Elba or whoever's hot.
Idris Elba. Okay.
Yeah. He's a 10. Are you willing to work even though he keeps fans throwing everything at him all the time? He can't come over to see you because he's busy at work. He's in London, mate, filming his new movie with a co-star who's Hoishman Ho. And you have to deal with all of this stuff. He's a 10. Are you going to continue to, no matter what, go through all the stuff you have to go through with this 10 to keep him?
Well, yeah, that's my man. Yes.
Well, okay.
But see, I'm the person that likes other people wanting who I'm with.
Well, they more than want him. It's like dating me. I mean, you got to deal with all of them. They want me.
Watch this. If that is my man and he respects me, they can want him all they want. I'm the one that he's looking at, which makes me feel much better because I still won the prize. And it should be that vice versa. It should be, oh, okay. Well, you know, all these guys are talking to me. You know that you got me. So it ought to make you pop your collar.
It's not.
I'm a competitive person. So
it's not that. It's what you have to do to maintain and keep that 10, because that's a whole different lifestyle.
So are you saying they're not worth it? Like,
no. I'm asking you that because we're saying it ain't worth it.
It's worth it to me. It's worth it.
Okay. Well, not you, women. Do you think women will be able? Well, let's use the diddler.
We're in competition when we walk out the door and there is no man. When we get dressed and walk in, we going out to get the compliment of the other female. She be like, girl, that sharp hair, I knew I was cold.
We
You
can
know what I
call
mean? So it really.
Diddy a 10. We can call Diddler a 10.
Oh no, you can't. He's so
Yeah, you can't because it's bigger. He's got a B in front of his name. He's a 10. He can
Wow.
do and get what he wants. As you see,
and he's freaky, and ain't nobody interested in that.
And that's exactly why he behind bars now. Next.
wrong. You are so wrong. He can only do that stuff because he has a 10. He's a 10. He wouldn't be able to do that stuff if he was slave.
Listen,
He wouldn't, no matter how he looked, he wouldn't have been able to do that stuff.
See, that's where the problem is at. When a female asks, well, if somebody's asking a man a question and a female answer, the men get upset. Like, hello, you asked the male a question. I'm listening to what the men say. You ask a female a question, we give our answer, and he said we're wrong. How are we giving our thoughts? Everybody is not for the dude with the money. Like I said, you had the old fat, sloppy dope dealers. Everybody wasn't dating no drug dealer because he was toe up. I don't care about how much money that you have. And then you're not going to disrespect me because with a lot of money comes disrespect to those who decide to keep it. Remember, you hear me about my whole peeing on the toilet seat that I always talk about. That's a bit extreme. Take your money and buy and clean your own. Done. Let's go to the comments. Let's see. The person that is not a 10 is saying, I may not be the one you want, but I'm sure the one you need. And see, that's a pickup line. That's it. That's a pickup line. Shoot your shot.
Bars.
You never know. And here's the thing, when you talk about the money, well, if she has her own money, that's not important to her. If she can make her own money, i.e., let's use Fatima in the chat, that's not important to her. So saying the ugly dude, like, oh, they just going, no. Respect. And I'm going to tell you one thing, I do not mind if a whole lot of women are around my guy. I want that guy. I want that one right there. I don't want the dude just sitting in the back like, oh, okay, well, yeah, he ain't got nothing going on. I'm competitive, though.
Fatima, call me.
Fatima, call him. Okay, there you go.
Because I'm poor, but I can love. I can love and look at you just slowly in the eyes and slow blink. I can
and
do
she
all
go to work. Is there a problem? Nope, you got your space.
No, not at all. I'll be right here. Hold on. Where's my? Because I'm in the man cave, so I know it's close. And this is a prop that we all need, fellas. Can I get a hell yeah? I'll be right here.
Okay, I got a comment text. Someone said Nate and Nick is like Martin and Gina.
Y'all wrong.
Okay. That's funny.
Fellas.
All right. Well, I wanted to discuss this topic right here with the 9s and 10s. Now we're going to get to the hot topics real quick. Talk about that fight.
If I had to pay for it, I'd have been mad.
That part. The end. It was like what was it? Sock'em, rock'em, sock'em?
It hurt. I think it hurt AJ more. I think it hurt AJ more than it did anything else. He got a good payday from it, but we can't. True boxers can't look at him and like, man, you should have wiped. It should have been way a lot easier than what it was, and he didn't look. Huh?
It was almost a wipeout. Like, I don't know if it was. Maybe Jake like, okay, well, I got Mike Tyson, and we know Mike wasn't doing nothing. So let me see how this is. It was bad. And I would have been like, I need your people in your corner with the water and the towel. Hold them up on the ropes. I ain't done yet.
Yeah, but Mike was done fighting. Josh was still trying to fight. So he got fighters looking at him like, I can take him. It's bad that when he lost to Anthony Ruiz, it hit him and knocked him out, wasn't supposed to. But now he come in that performance, it hurt him more than it helped him.
Oh, okay. Cornell said for you and Nick, more like Pam and Martin.
That's what I was thinking, Pam and Martin.
Let's
But
see
if
here.
you call me BDB, we're gonna have a problem.
BB. No, we'll see till we get back there. But like, I see the BDB.
BDB, BDB.
Okay, let me ask you this question. This is a hot topic. Do you think that people are drawing conclusions without getting the whole story?
Yes,
No doubt. No doubt. Yes.
always.
When you read a headline, do you draw your conclusion from the title and not the content?
No, I have to read the content first because there's always two sides to every story.
Three
And you know
sides.
what I mean? You just, yeah. You can't, like they say, you can't judge a book by its cover. You got to read the contents first. That's what it usually is.
Yeah,
Okay, what do you think, Nate?
totally agree. Which is sickening in its own thing, but yeah, I agree.
Okay,
100%.
100%. There we go. 100% you agree. Uh-oh. It might be Gina and Martin.
You gonna
Today.
make me cuss on air?
Today. Hmm. I think it's interesting that these titles are a lot of clickbait and people just draw their conclusion. And I'm like, that's not even what the content is. So it's really important to read
Right.
the content. And I think that's where the problem is. That I also want to talk about what's happening with our mindset and during this time. And I told you before, you have the acronym SAD, SAD, which is seasonal affective disorder, which happens during this time of season. And on social media, just think of all the emotions just by scrolling, all the content that people are putting out and their mindset and what they're posting. Think about that emotional roller coaster that you have just looking through it. And if you have, because it goes into your algorithms, if you looking at sad, sad posts, and then you keep getting the sadness, and all of a sudden, why am I so sad? Or you see negative, 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 and negative is not just negative is a no instead of a yes, not wanting to do, and then you want to know why. You read depressive stuff and it just keeps coming down. You find yourself depressed. Problem is with energy transfers, and with a conversation that is energy transferring. So you have to watch what you're saying and who you are talking to. That's why it is good sometimes to just sit there quiet if you don't want to, boom, lose that energy. Meaning you could come off with something positive, somebody gonna say something negative, they just put that in you, even though you're controlling that conversation, but it's being reciprocated. So understand that energy transfer. So if you have somebody that you see on the phone calling in and you know it's gonna be some sad news or some negative energy, please, please, please don't even answer it. And just Michelle put on there, it breeds, different stories breeds gossip when you don't read the actual content. So there you have it. Well, we know Christmas is coming up in a few minutes.
Does everyone have my sizes? Text me or email me if you need my sizes and gift ideas.
There you
The
go. All
only gift
right,
I want is moolah, money.
Moolah. But you're missing the best part.
I need thought in my
See,
gift.
I'm a thought word. Don't give me money because here's what happens.
That's thoughtful to me.
Let me tell you though. Watch this. When you need money, you'll forget and you'll hear, oh, they didn't give me nothing for Christmas, but they gave you money and you spent it on whatever you needed it on. So it wasn't anything. But let's be real. I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm going to say what I'm going to say. When you need money and you want people to give you money, that's a you problem. Let people give you what they want to give you. That's really important. Now, with the playing cards and family time, I think that's most important during the holiday season. Get some Uno cards, something like that. But to like money doesn't take thought. I like the thought, and I go from there. The let's see, where am I at? I couldn't find myself. There we go. Um, Playing cards, playing a board game, having dinner, not the traditional dinner, because we know what is it? Christmas, Thanksgiving, same menu, not like the New Year's dinner. Are you making a New Year's dinner?
No, it's just me. I'm looking to go. I'm going to church first of all.
Okay.
I haven't been to church in New Year's in a very long time, and I feel like maybe that me getting back to going to church, especially the first of the year. Maybe, that'll help keep good things, good positive things around me, because I really need that right now. So with a lot going, with everything still going on in school and everything, so I'm going to spend it in church. I probably, like, a lot of people are like, "Where are you going after church?" Here in my bed.
You
Where
going to
I'm
lay
most
down
happy.
again. You going to lay
Where I'm
down.
most happy. Exactly.
So
Where I'm most happy.
okay, so church, they say what you're doing when the new year come in is what you'll be doing all year. So do you believe in the superstition of making sure all your dirty clothes are washed?
No,
No.
my New Year tradition is, but I take a Bible, put money in it, and hold my loved ones, blessed, prosperous, and together. That's how I bring in the New Year.
Okay. What about these the traditional New Year's dinner?
No black eyed peas.
Why?
Yeah.
I love black eyed peas.
Okay.
But it's just me, so no, I'm not gonna do enough. If somebody cook, then I'm gonna go partake. But I'm not gonna do, because I'm just cooking for me. Listen, I'm going to solicit somebody for some plates.
Are you?
Yeah,
I,
oh, what?
what? I keep styrofoam on deck. Stays in the
Okay,
car.
okay. And I know somebody that keeps styrofoam on deck. Let me borrow a couple of them. I need you to fill one up, and then I'm gonna take a couple of the empty ones so I can go somewhere else and fill it up, because it's just me. Food is going to waste because it's just me.
So you're
So
not cooking.
no.
Okay.
Oh, the minutes. Ugh.
What'd you say?
It, just, yeah, it's just me, and I'm the same way. After I give my kids and my grandkids their gifts, that's the day for me. I ain't even put up a tree, or my mom, or no one, my daughter, no one really put up a tree any day. And, Christmas, when those matriarchs of the family leave, it's hard seeing what we're becoming.
Why don't you change it then?
Uh, I'm going to work on that. That'll be my 26th. I'm going to work on it. Now that I have the man cave, I might let my mom and my daughter and my granddaughter come in. The guys can come in. It's a man cave.
Well, what about a man having to come into your house first?
I've been on that. A lot of people. Well, I mean, hey, come over. I need you to cross the doorstep first, the
Right,
threshold.
right.
So I mean, if that's their belief. I mean, hey, I'll walk through.
My mother, we believed in that, and always did that. So I think I'm gonna try to get back to that.
Well, that's a good thing. What you gonna get a neighbor? Would you get a neighbor to walk through your door first or
I'm
what?
gonna find somebody, a cousin or something. Hey, come over here real quick. You ain't gotta stay. I just need you to walk through my door. Okay, you don't walk through my door. Okay, bye. Thank you, holla. Cause yeah, but
You
I'm
mean,
trying this year.
all right, so you have the black eyed peas. That's supposed to be prosperity. Pork. What about the people that don't eat pork? Y'all down with that?
Hey, to each his more for me.
Yeah, thank you. Pork steak, sauerkraut and kibasi. Yes,
That's pork. The sour,
yes.
which the kibasi is there. Um, Now they're doing like a newer, healthier New Year's dinner. I'm like, mm-mm. But what we're used to, I'm like healthier. Could you imagine that? You should see it has like
Vegans.
all that stuff. They have fish. People do what they do, but from us, we know what it is, which is your pork, your greens, your
Grease.
peas, um, something else. Cornbread
Mm-hmm.
and that sauerkraut. I was trying to remember what it was, but the greens is for money. The black eyed peas, I believe, is prosperity. Nope, for coins, and the pork is supposed to be for prosperity. So what you gonna do? And the golden cornbread, air quotes for the listening audience, is for money as well.
If I just have to
Sounds
cook
good.
and I can't find nobody, then it'll be the ribs and the green, like you said, greens and yeah.
I, I'm at I'm at the mercy of whoever's house I go over.
Okay. What about since you don't like the black eyed peas? What about the Hoppin' Johns? You ever heard of that? That's with the rice and the all that extra stuff. They have rice too. You know that one in there. That's where the rice and the black eyed peas is all mixed together. Ooh, I don't know about that.
Field peas.
Okay, I'm good with the black eyed peas. The pork, do that. How many of y'all out there? No, don't eat no pork. You're gonna get high blood pressure and everything. Some people have cabbage too.
I'm making that for Christmas.
Because first it was like the collard greens, now they talking about kale. People coming in trying to remix it and make it as if this is what you need to do when that is not the case. So I'm like, let's keep the tradition the tradition. Excuse me. Cornell said black eyed peas with ham hocks and some fried chicken and greens. Now, I
I'm
didn't know
coming
about
through.
that, but okay. As long as you got
I'm,
them pieces in there. Go ahead. What you got, Nate?
no, I'm coming through. Cornell, I'm coming through.
You got through?
Oh yeah.
So they minimized it because I can't remember what the sauerkraut was. I'm gonna look up and see what the sauerkraut meant, but it was mainly to have like the black eyed peas, the greens, and your pork. So y'all doing it? You coming through? You said you going through. You're not cooking it.
No, I can't cook. That's why I'm always married.
Ooh.
Sips.
Okay, so yeah, there we go.
Sip sip. So what about you, Nick? You're not gonna cook either for yourself?
No, because it'd be too much, and because I don't know how to cook. I don't know how to cook small. I don't.
Nick,
Even my breakfast, I don't know how to cook small. I
BDB,
don't know how to cook small portions.
I'll be there for you. You know what,
But
BDB?
I was getting ready to flash you, and I forgot we on the radio, and I can't do it because we on live, but I was getting ready to flash you. But anyway, I'm gonna be
I'm just trying to
nice.
help you out. I'm just trying to help you out. Go ahead and cook. I'll come over and eat. Both of us will be happy.
You know what? I can't cook small portions of anything. I never could. I'm adapted to cooking big because I like to throw parties and I like to entertain. So yeah, I just can't.
Mel, would you come to me and Nick's wedding?
You don't have to cook for yourself. I think that would probably be like
I
a.
mean, I do it. Then I got a refrigerator full of food that I get tired of eating and throw away a lot.
Oh, okay. So you just not gonna eat.
I ain't
Man.
saying I wasn't gonna eat. I'm going to somebody else's house to eat.
That's unfair, though. Think about it.
Mel,
Unfair. Are you gonna bring a dish?
I'll bring a dish.
Mel,
Okay. Yes.
would you come to me and Nick's wedding? Because if she cooking like that and then she leave me alone in my man cave, she looking gooder and gooder.
Whatever.
Not gooder and gooder.
Gooder and gooder. You looking gooder than me, girl. You gonna leave me alone?
Gooder.
And cook? Oh,
I ain't
shoot.
trying to get no phone calls or no text messages. Cut
Here
it
we
out.
go. You're ruining the show. I just want you to know that.
Ruining it, huh?
Ruining it.
All right, so I wanted to put I wanted to go into this a little bit more. Cabbage. I was looking. Remember, I told you I was like trying to figure out what the cabbage was for.
Sauerkraut.
Well, that's considered, the sauerkraut.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know if I'd be going for that. I need to know what the cabbage means. Do you guys know?
Cabbage mean money. Give me that cabbage.
Okay, so I told y'all with pork. Good luck with pork. There's the cabbage. Okay. Da 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 da. What is it? Late farm. Hurry, hurry, hurry. See, they don't even know. Okay, steeped in symbolism. The strands of the sauerkraut or cabbage or coleslaw. See, they went extra and just changed all this. I don't like it. Is to represent money.
Cabbage.
Like greens. Yeah, I mean, because it's basically like in the greens family. So yeah.
Well, cabbage. I don't know. It's just interesting how they just change it. But I'm gonna have to go back into the archives to see what our ancestors did and what it was actually for. I know some people that carry like raw black eyed peas. They have them like in a little bag, a little satchel.
The dried ones
Yes,
or
dry
the fresh? Okay.
or fresh. I don't know, but they're really hard when you first start. Now they're saying that the black eyed peas is good luck.
Yeah.
The and they carry them around since 1863. Okay, so this has been an
Maybe I
ongoing.
ought to try it because I need some good luck.
You need some money, girl. Get the callers. Like I was saying, it used to be callers. Now they're trying to say kale greens. Buy you trying to sell something. Greens. The end.
I mix all my greens together anyway and be the bomb.
You know, you
Here's
got me
the rice I
wondering.
was talking about. Okay.
Putting sauerkraut in my greens.
Sauerkraut in your greens.
Huh?
Well, I guess that's like greens and
Yes.
cabbage. Yeah, greens and cabbage.
Yeah.
I guess you got the same thing.
That kraut got another to it though. That kraut is
Yeah.
a little different. You know what I mean?
Give you that little kick.
Yeah.
Definitely. Definitely give you a kick.
But baby, if y'all want, listen, get that smoke, throw that ham in your ham hocks, ham shank or whatever, boil it. Then you get your collards, your turnips, your mustards, your kale,
You talking all
baby
that, but you
spinach,
ain't cooking, so
and your cabbage, and cut up a little bit of onion in there. Cook them greens, baby. Listen, you just want to slap everybody, mama, except yours.
Enough with all the foreplay. Enough with all this foreplay, Nick. You have a show to do. I bet you don't even know how. I bet you don't even know how to make that.
Who?
You.
That's my signature dish when I make my greens.
I bet you can't even make it.
Okay, whatever. Look, I know he's trying to bake me to cook. I know what he's doing, trying that reverse psychology. It don't work.
I almost had it.
ain't working.
No.
It ain't working.
So is it true? Is it true that the way to a man's heart, or shall I say, is it still true, is through his stomach?
Yeah. Yeah. It went from just a hot plate in a favorite position to a hot plate, favorite position, and leave me alone.
That's a shame.
That sounds like time. Sounds like time. You got a problem with time?
Time is something that we cannot get back. Isn't that what you always say?
What is kimchi? Try kimchi with your greens. I did not say that. That was somebody in the chat. I don't even know what kimchi is. What is
She must
kimchi?
have Far East relatives. She must have some Asian in her family tree. Kimchi
Okay.
is, yeah,
do.
I know. And kimchi, I don't like the texture.
You don't like the texture of kimchi?
No.
Interesting. All right, lovely people, let me give you today's footnote, if I may, if y'all don't mind. Oh, wait, sorry about that. Boom, quick. I think we, where is it at? I'm trying to find you guys on here. Sorry about that. Come on. Like the battery is dead or something, and it's not. Okie dokie. You guys heard, be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Today's footnote is be so positive that the negative people do not want to be around you. Have you guys experienced that? I know you have.
Yeah.
At one point or another, you'd be like, well, why don't they want to talk to me?
I don't pay that much attention.
You got that bright light. Keep that light going. Okay? Keep it going. Say cheese.
Olin Mills.
No, they didn't pay for a commercial. Timeless photos. There you go. Timeless photos. Smile. Hey, listen, if you guys need anything embroidered, you want to look up It's a Wrap, WRAP clothing, and get your embroidery and all your, your personal, merch done. Contact Jerome Franklin, or you can look up and Google It's a Wrap clothing. Also, for your photography needs, you want to reach out to Nathan Woodard. Let's get this right.
It's professional. It's
Nathan. Yeah, Nate Woodard. Here we go. Let's put him up on the screen.
It's Nathan for you all. Since I'm professional and it's not agitational, it's Nathan with her timeless photos. You never know how good you look until you had your picture took.
Boom. That part. All right, lovely people. Find you, embrace you. Most importantly, always, always love you. Until next week, people, you know what it is. 1, 2, 3.
Shop top. Let's go to the film. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, she was all right. She was all right, Detesh.
Oh, no, it's usually you. Stop it.
No. The people know.
God bless on wheels. Hey guys, do me a favor, hit that like button, like, comment, subscribe, and share the content. I truly appreciate you guys 110%. We're going to look through the comments. You'll get an inbox so I can get your address for the best comment of the day. Appreciate you much. Again, find you, embrace you. Most importantly, always, always love you. Until next week, people. Peace.